Hello, America. This is Call of Duty Goddess. Today is November the 28th, 2016. It seems that this morning at 9:52 a.m., a dark-skinned male suspect drove a vehicle into a crowd of students on the campus of Ohio State University. After exiting his vehicle, he attacked the surrounding crowd with a large butcher's knife, injuring 9 people before a campus police officer shot and killed the rampaging suspect. Turns out that the suspect was identified as a 20-year-old Somalian. His name was Ali Mohammed, and he's a Somalian refugee. The Ohio State University issued a statement saying that a suspect has been shot and reported deceased. Victim injuries include stab wounds, injury by motor vehicle, and other injuries are being evaluated. At the recommendation of law enforcement, campus alerts for shelter in place have been lifted. Campus remains open during the continued investigation, although classes have been canceled for the remainder of the day. Facts are still being verified. The university will continue to share information through Buckeye Alert and emergency.osu.edu. Our top priority remains the safety and security of our campus community. Our thoughts and prayers are with those injured and their families. 9 people were rushed to hospitals and 1 was in critical condition. School President Michael Drake said, "We prepare for situations like this, but we hope we never have one." The drama began shortly after 10 a.m. when the suspect, who was not named, drove up over a curb and began his attack. University Public Safety Director Monica Mall said, "Let's check out this student's live stream from inside the university where the shooting took place."
So for anybody just tuning in, we were just sitting in the dining hall over here, and people began running. So we believe that that's a body bag right there on the ground.
They think that's the shooter. Yeah, they think that's the shooter.
There were reports of like a fire alarm going off, and then a guy crashing his car in somewhere, and then jumping out and shooting people. But again, I don't know how authentic that is. That's just what everyone's been reading on Twitter here.
Now let's listen to some of the police scanner to see if we can get some more info.
OSU Police Radio to CPD Zone 4.
Go ahead.
Additional units to the area of 19th and College. We have several pedestrians struck by a vehicle. Shots fired, 1 down. 19th and College.
Yeah, can we patch with them and get a safe response zone if there's shots fired?
Okay, we have a 10-3 at 19th and College, 10-3 at 19th and College out of a 43 now. We're getting it as a 43. Have a male that ran through a crowd of students with a vehicle, and there were shots fired.
41.
41, go ahead.
The shooter's in custody.
Copy, have an app on the shooter.
Keep an eye out for anything secondary. We haven't heard anything, any confirmation that there's only one.
Copy, what's the app location?
It's going to be 140 West 19th.
140 West 19th, copy.
L4, let's have our units do a exterior perimeter in case there's a secondary.
Copy, units do an exterior perimeter in case there's a secondary.
Are all their officers accounted for?
Roll call. Radio to 33.
33, we're at scene here.
Radio to 34.
33, sorry to break in. Anybody back at College and 19th, can they bring scene tape west? We need scene tape.
95, I'm almost back to the car. I'm getting it.
We need officer support.
The officer support.
Officer support will be pulling up.
31, copy.
41, we get a cruiser at 19th, east of Tuttle to stop all the pedestrians from coming in the area.
19th east of Taller, need an officer there. Residential 403, Sycamore.
We can, but we're pulling up on that 41.
It's like three coming here, and we'll stage a witnesses here too.
Okay, do you have enough medics there?
We're waiting for them to get in here.
I'll call fire. Do we just need 1 officer?
19th and Magruder. Medic 13's rolling.
Medic 13's at 10, copy.
How many will be walking another victim out of the building across the street from where 41's victims are?
How many officer support units do we need? You have 31 that's en route.
Do you have a Rand G. George H. Henry L. Lincoln 6769? We need a cruiser to 19th and Magruder.
Copy. I'll get one there. Stand by, please.
L4, I need our cruisers to assist in getting the medics in here, and let's back the people off on Woodruff.
Tag them.
And Woodruff closed.
Okay, the tag comes back to Ali Mohammed, 353 Nationwide Boulevard on the O2 Honda.
Now, of course, the O2 Honda was the suspect's vehicle, and it seems that he was a student and a Somali refugee with permanent residence status in the U.S. because as a refugee, people receive special status. They also, after a year of being here, become a permanent citizen if they so desire. From what I can see, the latest report says that the attacker was identified as Abdul Artin, which was a Somali refugee and was granted status as a legal permanent resident. Now, what I'm assuming here is the mix up in the names and the ages of the people is probably the fact that the driver of the car may have borrowed the car from someone else, possibly a family member. This is Call of Duty Goddess, and I'll leave the links for these articles. Signing off, and as always, I've got your 6.